The 92.5 XTU X Lounge, powered by Mealy's Furniture. The styles you love for less.
I am Raz on the radio here on 92.5 XTU in the Mealy's Furniture X Lounge. Mealy's Furniture, the styles you love for less at 92.5 XTU. So, Claire Dunn, welcome back. It's been a while since we've seen you. Welcome back here.
Thanks for having me.
The room looks different, doesn't it?
Yes, it looks amazing. It's so awesome. It's great to be back.
So, let's take our listeners back a little bit to when you first started and where you're from.
Yeah.
So, you're a Colorado person.
Yes, I grew up on a working farm and ranch in a little teeny tiny area of the world called Two Buttes, Colorado, and my parents farm and ranch, and so did their parents, and so that's what me and my sister grew up doing, driving tractors and working cattle.
Well, you're a really good truck driver, right?
Yeah, well, sometimes I don't like to admit to it because then you automatically get put to work if you're out there back home. So
yeah.
Yes, I would drive a semi for harvest. That's how I helped pay for college with loans and grants and all that good stuff. So
Wait, so an 18-wheeler?
yeah, yep.
I can't even park a pickup truck.
No.
Wow, that's great though.
Well, it was. I didn't think so necessarily. It wasn't. I wasn't thrilled to have the skill, but I was thrilled that it helped me go to school. So very grateful.
Now, I think I read that. What is a silage truck or a silage truck?
Yeah.
What is that?
Okay, so silage. Wow, this is amazing. I know I loved you for a reason.
Thank you.
So silage. I mean, like I'll nerd out on silage.
Okay, we're talking silage here.
So it's a form of crop. It's like when they cut the plant down prior to like full maturity and they chop it into little teeny tiny pieces, and it's what dairy mamas eat, dairy cattle. So all your great cheese, that you get and your milk and all that, those cows are eating, or at least in my part of the world, they eat silage. So it's cut by this massive machine going down the field called a cutter, and then a semi simultaneously, as it's chopping the plant, it's shooting it over into a 18-wheeler.
And you're driving that.
Yeah, and then I'm driving. So you have to keep pace with the cutter, and you can't go too fast, and then you can't go too slow, and it's a whole thing.
So no wonder you're dreaming about going on to sing country music then, because you didn't want to do that your whole life. I'd have been dreaming about that myself.
Oh, man. Yeah, for sure. No. There's nothing like being in Texas or Kansas on a 114-degree day in the middle of July with no wind and no air conditioner in your truck to make you dream of getting to go to Nashville.
Describe the smell to city slickers like us?
It's not one that you love, no.
Right.
And
sure.
not favorable.
Yeah, and that paid your way through school. But did you go to school in Texas too, and then you went to Nashville? Or?
I went to school in Texas before I learned about Belmont, and I knew I wanted to go to Nashville, but my parents, were worried that I wouldn't have like a backup plan, and I was like, well, I don't have a backup plan. But
well, no, you're a truck driver. That's a good backup plan.
Right.
That's a really good skill.
It is. It's amazing.
Yeah,
I didn't want to do that. I hated just driving truck.
Yeah.
I wasn't. It wasn't the life for me. So, but I was really grateful that it helped pay my way through school, and I got to go to this place that we absolutely couldn't afford called Belmont, but it was just because I could drive a truck, and that was the main reason why we were able to swing that.
So now a lot of people that we have in this room that we've had on these microphones and these cameras have gone to Belmont. Like, who were your classmates when you first went to Nashville?
Oh, wow. Actually, I went to school with Brian from FGL, and a couple
They're doing all right.
Yes, they are doing amazing. Yeah. Then a couple of songwriters that, maybe not everybody's heard of, but are having success out there. So it was really awesome. And one of my teachers was a guy named Tom Schuyler, who he's a Hall of Fame songwriter and just really taught me the craft of writing songs. And I was really fortunate. He was like a hero for me to get to work with or learn from.
And, people might remember the song Tuxedo, which we were talking about before the cameras and mics got turned on here, that actually was pretty successful for you across the country.
It really was. It was a song that just my fans just clamored towards, and it really changed a lot of things for me. And people started showing up at our concerts like we have never seen. We'd be playing in the middle of Iowa on a Thursday at 3:00 in the heat, and 5,000 people would show up.
Wow.
And we'd go back the next year, and it was 10. And so it's really been amazing to see, how the fans have reacted, and boys and girls, men and women, have both come up and been like, that song, that's about my wife, or that's about my husband,
That's awesome.
or that's my girlfriend, boyfriend, So it's been really great to see that reaction.
So you're here today. Thank you for coming back and
Thanks
seeing us.
for having
And
me.
in just a few minutes, we're going to have some music here from Claire Dunn on 92.5 XTU.